Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. They go play action here on first down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Toss right. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw. Rush. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. On 4th down. Rush. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He finds some open field here. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And maybe a little over-pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. He's got Smith here. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn up.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to Elliott again. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they'll work this down inside the 30. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing is Hurts. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the 1st half.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action with Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Elliott. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again to Elliott. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
The Cowboys will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0.
16. Eagles, nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 77 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're starting to put some space here. In the first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they look to make that gap even bigger here.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
To throw on third down. Rush. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Rush. And this one too low.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Rush. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. "51 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts sliding out of the pocket. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety.
That's exactly what they were aiming for defensively. A huge early play that cuts off any opposing momentum at the knees. As soon as that snap was made, they were flying to the ball and through the line. Great call from the coaching staff, and even better execution.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Up the middle. Here's Elliott. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action. Rush. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 66 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because of just what you described. They ran it the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? Well, this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On first down, Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the 20-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Rush. A dump off to Elliott. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. On 4th down, Rush. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. Noah Brown, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now rush. That one complete to Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now Elliott. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 3-yard line.
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Gallup now on the end around. Uses the stiff arm. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal. Back to throw, rush. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Eagles defense able to hold. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 1 man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Brett Maher on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it again, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes. Before the snap, they called for the heavy unit, right? 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. He's got a man. Complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an